Today we are going to talk about the on-demand app from Casperon for taxi, courier, and delivery companies. When a new driver first registers, they can do so on the app or the website. They provide personal information as well as vehicle information used by the admin to determine if the driver is eligible to take jobs. The driver will not get jobs until the admin makes the driver live. On the right you can see a sample of the sign-in page for the driver. By the way, these icons at the bottom of the page for vehicle icons will be appearing wherever there's a driver-facing page, so there's no confusion during the demo. When the driver first comes on to their app, they see this page. It has a brief summary of recent transactions, the ability to go online and start accepting jobs at the top of the page, as well as the dashboard button. They can open their dashboard anytime, and they can see a more complete list of trips during the recent period, earnings during the recent pay period, most recent pay period, see driver reviews or customer reviews on drivers, etc. When the customer signs in, the first thing they see are a number of splash pages. These pages are designed for you to use for marketing your services, promotions, etc., and they are completely controlled by you, can be changed at any time. When the customer makes their request, they start by putting the pickup location, which is the app assumes is the spot where the customer is at that moment, but can be changed anytime by changing the pickup location. Either the pickup and drop-off location can be selected from the list of favorites that are on the app by dropping a pin in the map for the pickup and drop-off locations, or simply by typing in the addresses for each. When the customer is putting in information about the type of service they're looking for, they start with icons at the bottom that allow them to choose the services or the type of delivery, etc., that they're looking for. You then have the option of giving them other choices within that of, in this case for a rider, it might be additional passengers, it could be different vehicle types, multi-delivery options, things like that, depending on your business. Once those choices are made, the customer sees a fare estimate. If they like that fare and are ready to move forward, they go ahead and accept, and they get an icon like a page like this that says that they're looking for the closest available driver to meet their needs. Drivers get a page that looks like this with an opportunity for a pickup, and they generally accept that offer because obviously they're looking for work. The customer then gets an acceptance page that looks like this. It confirms the pickup and drop-off locations. At the bottom of the page is the picture of the driver, information about the vehicle he or she is driving, and contact information in case that customer and that driver need to talk to each other while they're on the way. They also get the ability to track and see the driver as they're approaching. And one thing that's important for taxi type companies is the ability for the customer to feel safe knowing that they have an emergency button they can push to contact police, ambulance, or fire, so they always feel safe on the ride. When the driver arrives at the pickup location, he simply slides the banner at the bottom of the page, and the customer gets a notification in their app stating that the driver has arrived. By the way, there is a feature on the driver page that allows them to see real-time traffic, so they can make sure they can complete the job in a safe and efficient manner at all times. When the job is complete, the driver simply slides the banner at the bottom of the page again to say the trip is ended. The customer gets a final invoice for the trip or for the delivery, and the option of adding a tip. When the customer is making that payment choice, the driver gets this notification saying that the customer is in the process of paying. The customer is given the choice of either paying by cash, in this case by money that they've already secured in their wallet, credit card, PayPal. These are all choices you make when you set up your app of which way you want to accept payment. Once that payment choice has been made, then the driver gets notification that either the payment's been made by credit card or if they're required to pick up cash from the customer. And in this case, you see that the customer is in the process of making a review and already gotten notification from their email that in their inbox is a final copy of the invoice, and here's a copy of what that invoice looks like, so the customer has something for their records. And at that point, the driver is free to go on and take another job.